Remember I told you that black people don't pay? They don't pay back. They don't pay their bills. And a lot of company and banks goes out of. I know of a black bank that I was told it was in the hood, went out of business because they would loan black people money for whatever reason to get homes or whatever, and they never paid it back. Never paid it back. You know something? Black people, we had a economic boom. I mean, what do you call that when they come to go down? Remember when it crash? When the government giving the black people all that money to buy homes and everything a while back?
No, the government was forcing banks to give loans to blacks.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they were Maxine Water was pushing it, the wicked witch of the West.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bill
they gave the money, huh?
Bill Clinton too.
And they gave the money to the blacks.
They pretend like Bill Clinton was good for the economy.
And the black got homes and everything, and they didn't pay it back.
And then we crashed.
And so, you can't even loan black people $10 and think they're going to pay it back. You got to hunt them down, and then when you find them, why are you following me? Why are you asking for that money? I'm going to give it to you whenever I'm ready. Why are you asking for your money?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You can't even let black buy a car from you on loan. You know, like, okay, I give you $50 down to buy this car, and then I'm going to pay you. You're going to have to repo your car, and then you got to fight about that. Fox 13, Memphis. A Memphis repo man was in the hospital Wednesday after being run over by a driver trying to escape the tow truck. Watch this from Fox 13. Memphis.
That victim we know is recovering tonight. So again, we are about to show you that video. Another warning, it can be disturbing to some. It shows that car backing over this victim's head and then taking off.
What appears to start as a routine repossession quickly turns violent when a Memphis repo man gets underneath the wheel of a car and the driver backs over his head. Watch again from the beginning as the tow truck driver grabs the chains to secure this red Ford Focus. A man runs behind him and hops into the driver's seat, turns on the ignition, and hits reverse. Memphis police say this unfolded just before 8 this morning here at the University Gardens Manor Apartments. As the victim screams in pain, a woman can be seen disregarding him, instead directing the driver how to escape.
Blacks are a mess. Excellent. Black, excellent. But what in the world, why would that black tow truck driver saw the man coming? The black man running over there trying to get that car. You trying to take my car just because I haven't paid for it? What the? And he yet went under the wheel. Hey, what's wrong with him? I can see the ego now saying, hurry up, put the change under there.
I mean, you don't know what he's getting in the car for. You don't think that because he's sitting right up against, he's backed into a space, and behind that space is the curb and the grass. So you don't expect him to maybe drive off necessarily.
Well, the repo man knew he was there to repo the car.
Right.
Right.
You expect, maybe he's gonna get something out of this car.
No, he was running too fast to get somebody.
That's crazy, man.
But the devil told his mind to him, get on under that car anyway. Ain't no way I was going under that car. Consciously.
Right.
And somebody running to the car, and I'm the repo driver. A witness, and that black woman up there, according to the report, she tried to show the man with the car how to get out of there.
I can't believe that the news showed that on TV.
Why?
Because that's way too violent to show on TV.
But how would you know if blacks are excellent if you don't show that?
At least blur it.
No, it's black excellent, buddy. You are white. You don't understand.
True.
Instead of you doing stuff like you build cities, you build rockets to the moon.
They don't mind being gruesome.
A witness in the scene said she sold the car to the woman who then stopped making payment, so she called a repo man to take it back. Watch this.
Memphis police say the man and woman fled the scene, and miraculously, the victim is able to walk away, sharing his horrific experience on social media. along with these pictures from his hospital bed showing his injuries. Memphis police say the victim had abrasions on his head, a large black mark on the front of his sweatshirt, complained of arm pain, and had to be shaken to be kept conscious.
It's hard to watch. It's real hard to watch.
Neighbors who didn't want to be identified, all shaken by the video, but also concerned with how the whole situation played out.
I feel sorry for him, yeah, but I don't think his job that important, bro. I don't think it's a person to tow cars. He probably should have seen, he should have looked what was going on and decided not to put his head under the car.
Memphis police say a witness on scene told them they had sold that car to the woman in the video, who they say wasn't making payments. She told police she'd put the car up for repossession and contacted the repo man to pick it up.
Why she trying to help that driver get out of there? If it's too, she didn't want to pay on that car. Black excellent. This is why South Africa whites are building, according to the report, their own new South Africa. We're going to have to do that in this country. Blacks are a mess, a real mess. They have no love and very dangerous. That man must have a really hard head for a car tire to run over it.
Yeah.
Talk about a hard head. My mama told me I had a hard head.
Repo men have it tough.
No, but he had to go in that car. When I saw that person knowing that this car being repo and some black guy running to it like that.
I know, but you can't really dilly-dally either.
I know, but I was like, ma'am, sorry this guy ran and got this car before I could get. I ain't going under that tire. Especially with black people.
True. They do not care about you.
Black people don't care about that. They don't care about themselves. They'll kill you and feel nothing about it.